Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the Chat Show podcast. I'm your host, Justin Everett. Before we get started with our program today, I want to just make an observation. Just recently, Billy Ray Cyrus, Miley Cyrus's dad, this was a few months ago, he was in an interview on a talk show, and the people interviewing him asked him about his daughter Miley and what he thinks of the stuff she's doing now, and his response was, "She's just a little wild." And I said, when I was watching this, I said, "A little wild?" That's like saying Before I get started with the stories, they wanted me to do the weather. It is a beautiful, clear, sunny day here in Central Texas. Nice, cool breeze, but still kind of warm. Not too hot, not too cold. I love how it actually doesn't feel like the Human Torch is up in the sky and his tears are falling on you, because that's how it feels here in Central Texas during the summer. But it is a beautiful day here today in Central Texas. Beautiful, clear skies. Nice, cool breeze, but yet still warm outside. All right, now let's get started. So one time I was in Arkansas with my mom and aunt. We were on vacation, and we were coming back to Texas, and we got stuck in a traffic jam. All right, so it starts out, we're sitting there, 30 minutes, not moving. 40 minutes, we are not moving. We are at a standstill. We're not moving an inch. We're at a standstill. So anyway, 45 minutes later, nothing. Haven't moved an inch. We've been sitting in the same exact spot 45 minutes. Finally, an hour later, still nothing. I hear all these engines shut off, like dominoes, just click, 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 click. I hear all these engines shut off. I guess they figure if you haven't moved within an hour, you're not moving anytime soon. So all these engines shut off, and we're just sitting there. Then I look out, and then a guy stands in the back bed of his pickup truck, fires up the grill, starts grilling burgers, and then he makes him a little sign, puts it outside the truck, grilled hamburgers, $2.
Hey, I mean, you might as well take advantage of the situation you're in, I guess.
That's not all of it. So, grilled hamburgers, $2. After that, these two guys get out of their cars, sit in lawn chairs in the middle of the road, start talking. Then all these people start getting out of their cars, start talking to each other. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? So, apparently, these were locals, and they know how it goes down. They know how these traffic jams go down. And so after that, here comes this lady with a tray of baked goods. Baked goods, $1. Baked goods. She had pies, cookies, cakes. She was selling baked goods. So, apparently in Arkansas, when they have traffic jams, they turn their traffic jams into barbecues. In Arkansas, their traffic jams are tailgates / barbecues / money opportunities. This was astounding to me. I'm just looking at all this like it's like watching a movie. I'm just like engrossed, fascinated. Everyone, they're all just, these were locals. I remember I saw that lady with them baked goods carrying around. Baked goods, baked goods. I was like, she's a local. She's done this before. She knows how this goes down. And it was like this was...
Baked goods or burgers?
What?
Did you buy any baked goods or burgers?
No, we had already ate and everything. I don't trust a traffic jam baked good and burger anyway. You eat that thing and then you'll be on the toilet 50 minutes or 50 hours, who knows. But anyway, yeah, so apparently this was like nothing to them. In Arkansas, apparently their traffic jams, they turned their traffic jams into barbecues and tailgates. And it was like a formality. It was like just something they do. It was like a routine. The minute that hour hit, all them engines shut off, click, 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 click. They all got out, started congregating, talking, grilling burgers, selling burgers, baked goods, talking. It's like this was a routine for them. Every time we have traffic jams, this is what we do. They tell each other. It was just amazing. I was astonished by all of this. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was like they had their own little town and community on this strip of highway in the traffic jam. It was astonishing. It was amazing. It's like a routine for them. Anytime we get a traffic jam and we're sitting here within an hour, if we haven't moved within an hour and we're in a traffic jam, we shut off our engines, grill burgers, sell baked goods, congregate with one another, all this stuff. It was something I had never seen before. I'll put it that way.
People in Arkansas sure know how to take advantage of a situation.
Their traffic jams are apparently also known as barbecues, money opportunities, and tailgates. Just saying. Anyway, all right, on to our next story. This one is once again about my old pal Brandon, a.k.a. Scoop, and his grandmother. And this one isn't as crazy as some of the other stories I've told, but it's still pretty funny. So here's this one now. But yeah, Brandon's grandmother was a woman you do not mess with. Like I said, She freaking chased after me with a riding mower, trying to run over my foot, blew his face with a leaf blower, tried to cook him in the oven, knocked out his cousin, because his cousin went in there screaming and cussing at her, because she was burning her hair and it stunk. So he went in there screaming, cussing at her, just screaming, cussing at her in her own house, and she knocked him out. Because I said, don't go in there and scream and cuss at her, because she's going to knock you out. She ain't going to do nothing. Sure enough, boom. The minute he got through screaming and cussing at her, all we heard was thud on the floor. So Brandon's grandmother was a woman you don't mess with. She was like I told you in the past podcast stories. She was the definition of a ninja. She was a ninja. She even went to jail for beating up her boyfriend and the girl he was cheating on her with. She said she went to jail back in 1974. Because I remember I was trying to record her and Brandon arguing, and she was like, don't be recording me, baby, I got warrants. I'm still on probation. You can't be recording me. I'm still on probation from 1974. I said, what happened in 1974? She said, I beat up my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, and the girl he was cheating on me with, and I went to jail for aggravated assault and battery. I said, what happened? She said, well, I was dating this guy. He was a lawyer, and he had to go out of town on a conference, because I asked him to go out with me on Saturday night. He said, I can't. I'm going to be out of town the whole weekend on a conference. I said, cool, baby, cool. So anyway, I'm at home all by myself, and then one of my girlfriends called me up, and she said, yo, I done seen your man in the hotel room with another girl, and they was in there smooching. And I said, girl, quit playing. You lying. She said, whatever, girl, believe it. Your man is in his hotel room with another girl. I seen it. I seen it. So she said, well, I'm going to go seen it. So,
Oh my God.
my girlfriend, because my girlfriend worked at the hotel he was staying at. She was a housekeeping lady. So anyway, she claimed she saw him, my man, in there with another woman smooching. Anyway, so I said, I'm going to drive down there and take a look. So I drove down there. She gave me the room number. I looked in the room through the crack of that curtain, and I stood there about 5 minutes. At first, they was just in there talking, because I figured she was just one of his clients, since he's a lawyer. I thought he was working on her case. But anyway, I stood in there looking through that curtain, and then she grabbed him by the head and kissed him on the cheek. I didn't get too mad at that, because I said, okay, now what he's going to do is he's going to say, you thieving little heifer, get out my room. I got a girlfriend. Don't be grabbing me and kissing me on the cheek. I'm dating a girl. You get out my room. So that's why I didn't say nothing. So I said, all right. Now he's going to tell her off, because she just kissed him on the cheek. He going to tell her that he got a girlfriend. Well, apparently, after that, he grabbed her by the head and kissed her back. Then they was on the bed. And I said, what if they fell? They didn't fall. He was on top.
Oh my God.
So anyway, they on the bed, knocking boots and locking lips and smooching and doing the nasty. And then that's when I said, oh, no. So I kicked in that door. Boom. And then they got scared. And he said, baby, I can explain. I said, explain this. And then she picks up the lamp. I said, explain it to this. Boom. I picked up that lamp, hit him over the head, knocked him out. And then the girl was like, I'm just going to go. Oh, you going to go all right. You going to go on the floor. I picked up that chair. Boom. Hit her. She fell on the floor. Then the hotel manager called the cops on me, and I got arrested for aggravated assault and battery.
Oh my God.
So, yeah. And then she said she went to prison for 6 months, got out on good behavior, and said she'd be on they gave her a life probation. So if she did anything else, she'd go back. But she said she was supposed to go in for 2 years, but she got out with 6 months good behavior, and they put her on a life probation. I think like a 25 to life probation. Meaning if she hasn't done anything bad in 25 years, the probation's over. But it's determined by them. But anyway, she was a woman you did not want to mess with. She may have been old, but she could move, fight, and had energy. She was like a ninja. She was a ninja. Like I said, we needed her on the field out there in Iraq. We needed her in Vietnam. We needed her in all these wars. She would have kicked butt. I'm telling you.
For real.
We needed her to go over there to the Muslims with ISIS and all that. We needed her to head over there and kick some butt. She was not someone you messed with. All right, and here's the final segment of the stories for today here on the program. So anyway, really quick funny story. This one isn't as long as my others.
Really quick funny story. Back when I was living in Pennsylvania, I remember there was these 2 kids in my neighborhood. I didn't like them. They were annoying. I couldn't stand them. They were really nice. They were just annoying. And they liked me. And I didn't like them. But I didn't want to tell them, I don't want to hang out with y'all because you're annoying. Because that's mean. But it's just, there's some people. They're nice. They're annoying and just kind of pesty. And that's what these kids were. But you don't want to tell them because that's mean. So anyway, I just really didn't want to hang out with them. They were pesty and mean. Or, I'm sorry. They were pesty and just annoying. They weren't mean. They were just very pesty and annoying. I didn't want to be mean to them. So, they come ring the bell to my house. Only people home were me and my dad. And then my dad's in the garage working on the washer and dryer in his car. Garage is closed because it's winter. They wanted me to come outside, I'm guessing, and build snowmen and do bobsledding and all that stuff. They ring the bell. I don't answer. I say I'm just not going to answer. That way nobody gets hurt. I don't have to open it and be like, I don't want to hang out with y'all because y'all are pesty and annoying. No one gets hurt. Just don't answer. They ring the bell. I don't answer. Ring the bell. I don't answer. So I'm gold. I'm good. On that 3rd ring, my dad came in the house. I was like, oh, what are you doing in here? He's like, it's my house. I'll come in here if I want. I was like, of course. The bell rings again. Ding dong. Who's that at the door? I said, no, don't get it. It's just some kids. They're selling stuff. They've been going door to door. Just don't get it. It's these kids selling stuff, and they're going door to door. Just don't answer it. And then my dad's like, well, I want to see what they're selling. I was like, dang you, Dad. And then he opens the door. Is Justin here? Oh, y'all are here for him. Y'all know him. Yeah, y'all aren't selling stuff today? What, huh? Nothing. Bye. Thank you, Dad.
But the way I felt at that time, how mad I was, is kind of how mad I got when YouTube asked me, are you sure you want to unsubscribe?
Yeah, but there's one thing I really hate about YouTube. When I go to unsubscribe from a channel, like I'll subscribe to someone, but then I'll kind of lose interest in their content, so I go to click unsubscribe. When I go to click unsubscribe, YouTube has the nerve to ask me, do you really want to unsubscribe from this channel? Yes! Damn, stop acting like you know what I like, YouTube. If I click unsubscribe, that's what I want. What do you mean? Do you really want to unsubscribe? Yes! That's why I clicked the crap. Over, you don't know what I like. Stop trying to act like you know what I like, YouTube. Are you sure about that, dude? I mean, do you really want to unsubscribe? Yes! Over here asking me, do you really want to unsubscribe? Like, you know me. You know what I like. Shut up, YouTube. You don't know what I like. Oh, that makes me mad. Are you sure about that, dude? Like, do you really want to unsubscribe? Because it seemed like you were watching it for a little bit there. Then shut up! If I click yes, I want to unsubscribe, don't be coming at me. Do you really want to unsubscribe? Like, you know me. Shut up, YouTube. That makes me so mad.
In the words of Justin Bieber, YouTube likes to act like it knows me, but it never will. Anyway, that's all the time we have here today on the Chat Show podcast. Tyler, thank you so much for co-hosting with me. I want to thank all you fine folks out there for listening. I'm your host, Justin Everett. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.